So let us discuss about break statement now. Let's say we have a loop to print from 1 to 10. So we'll have a variable counter equal to 1, counter less than or equal to 10. Because it is increasing, counter plus plus. And we are going to print the value of counter. So %d and we will give a space. So let us execute the program. So it is printing from 1 to 10. Suppose we want to print from 1 to n, where n is passed as the input. We will say scanf %d address of n. So here instead of 10 we will give n. So now let's execute the program. I am giving 100 as the input. So it is printing from 1 to 100. Now suppose I want to stop when the first multiple of 5 comes. Okay. So what I will do is, after printing, I will check if counter modulo 5 equal to 0. Then I must stop. So here I can use break. So break will terminate the immediately enclosing loop. So let us execute the program. So now I am giving 100 as the input. It is printing only from 1 to 5. Because after printing 5, we are checking, is 5 modulo 5 equal to 0? Yes. Then we are saying break. So break will terminate this for loop, and after that the program ends. So here, if we are giving the condition, if counter modulo 5 equal to 0 and counter modulo 11 equal to 0. So now let us give 100 as the input. So now it is printing till 55. The reason is, here it should satisfy the condition that it is a multiple of 5 as well as 11. So the LCM is 55. So it is printing till 55. So now let us say we have a nested loop. So here we are having int counter equal to 1, counter less than or equal to 3, counter plus plus. So 3 times the outer loop is going to iterate. So here I am saying for int val equal to 1, val less than or equal to 5, val plus plus. So I am printing the value of both counter and val. I'll print in subsequent lines. So I will give /n. So let us execute the program. So we can see it is printing 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this output is for the value counter is equal to 1. Then because counter is ranging from 1 to 3, it will print in 3 sections. That is, when counter is equal to 2, again it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when counter is equal to 3, it will print these values. So now let me have a break here. So I am checking if val equal to 3, break. So now what will be the output? It will print only till 3. That is, when counter is equal to 1, val will be from 1 to 3, because when val is equal to 3, we are giving a break here. So it will stop. This particular break will not terminate the outer loop which is having the counter. It will terminate only this particular loop. That is the reason we still have the values 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33 being printed. But if you move this break outside, that is after printing this, because here we don't have val but we have counter. Let's say we have if counter is equal to 1, then we are giving break. It will only print from 1 to 5. Because when counter is 1, we are having this loop executed, it will print 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, and here it is coming yes counter equal to 1 and you are giving a break, which means this break will terminate the immediately enclosing loop. So this loop is not enclosing break. So which loop is enclosing break? It is this particular loop. So this loop itself will terminate and it will come to return 0. If you move this inside, okay. So now we have moved this if counter is equal to 1 break. So what will happen when counter is equal to 1, val is equal to 1, it will be printed. Then it is checking if counter is equal to 1. Yes, it will break. So what will this break do? It will terminate the immediately enclosing loop. So what is the immediately enclosing loop? It is this. So when counter is equal to 1, only 1 1 will be printed and all the other values 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5 will not be printed. Let us execute and check. So we can see the output over here. Only 1 1 is printed because when it comes to 1 2, that is 1 1 is printed, it is checking counter equal to 1, break. So it will terminate this. Then counter will become 2. So at that time 2 1 will be printed. After that it is checking whether counter equal to 1. No, counter is 2. So it continues printing all the other values. So the reason we gave this nested loop program is to make it clear that break will terminate only the immediately encompassing loop, that is enclosing loop. It will not terminate all the loops, but it will terminate only one loop which is immediately enclosing this break. So thanks for watching and try out these programs.